Yahweh is bringing out, and we really need to take notes of these things so we'll be able to rehearse them in our minds later on. What I'm going to be speaking about is the Pharisees, Sadducees, Essenes, and Herodians, and then the Gematria. Pharisees, Sadducees, Essenes, and Herodians. You can look this up. It comes out to word number 2274, and it also comes out to number 1402. Now, 2274. 2274, it means, and it's from 2264, association, and it says company. Now, it also has iniquity at the bottom here. Okay, and it's from word number 2267. And it says a society. It also says a charmer, company, and enchantment. Now, that word enchantment, I want you to keep that word enchantment in your mind. But it also means association, company, band, shared association, society. It says a magic. It says magic, charm. It says spell. Now, magic is a form of witchcraft. Spells, they all are a form of witchcraft. And witchcraft is God worship. Now, if you can turn over to Isaiah 47, verse 9. Isaiah 47, verse 9, it's on page 560. And it says, but these two things, remember, keep the word enchantment in your mind. It says, but these two things will come upon you in a moment, and one day. It says, the loss of children and widowhood, they will come upon you in their perfection, full measure, because of the multitudes of sorceries and because of the great abundance of your enchantment. And let's go over to side note C there. It says enchantment, society, company, being compact, to join, have fellowship with. And those are all the words that we just went over in the Gematria. Society, company, compact, join, fellowship. We're going to get more into that word fellowship here. Now, this number, 2266, it means have fellowship with, to unite, to join, be a couple, to tie, magic, charm, to unite, join, ally. Now, this fellowship, unite, who's coming into unity? This gathering, Yahweh still has his gathering today taking place, and Satan also has her gathering. Now, it says unite. It says the 10 kings, Pan-Orthodox Council in Greek, or in Crete, declares Orthodox Church unity. Now, this unity, let's turn over to Psalm 64. Psalm 64. Psalm 64. And it's on page 457. And it says, remember, it says the Pan-Orthodox Council. Okay, Pan-Orthodox Council. Now it says here, hear our voice in our complaints, O Yahweh. Protect our lives from fear of the enemy. It says, hide us from the secret council. And what is the secret council? It says here, the Orthodox Church has declared its unity during June 20th, 2026, Pan-Orthodox Council. It says the key priority of the council was to proclaim the unity of the Orthodox Church. The Orthodox Church do not constitute the federation of churches, but the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, or Apostolic Church. And it says the message is message read. Now you can find this in the PW magazine. It's plenty of these magazines that Pastor in the House of Yahweh has been putting out on these things, and we need to get them so we can read up on them. Also, in the study guide, you can find these things. These things are also on the Mark of the Beast. Going on here, it's a couple more articles. Pope offers prayers, and Pan-Orthodox Council opens on creed. It says 10 Kings unity because of iniquity will grow cold, and they will hate the whore. But going over to the word or number 44 or 1407, it means to pluck, to gather. It says a gathering hook, sickle, a pruning hook. And let's turn over to Mark 4, Yachanan Mark 4:29, and it's on page 764. Yachanan Mark 4:29. Okay, and it says, but when the grain is ripe, immediately he puts in the sickle because the harvest has come. Now, Revelations 14:17, if you can all turn over to there. It's on page 980. Revelations 14:17. Okay, going up a couple verses here to verse 15. It says, another Malach came out of the house crying with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, thrust in your sickle and reap, for the time is come for you to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Going down here, treading the grapes of wrath. Verse 17, and another Malach came out of the house, which is the heaven, he also having a sharp sickle, and another Malach came out from the altar and had power over fire, and cried with a loud voice. Hold on, where am I at? And another Malach came out from the altar, who had power over fire, and cried with a loud voice, a loud cry to him who had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in your sharp sickle and gather the cluster of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And then it says, and the Malach thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast them into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahweh. Now, this word is also from 14:13, and it means, actually going back, I skipped something here. 14:13, it means Gad. We're going to find out what Gad means here soon. Pastor gave plenty of sermons explaining what it means. But it says here, cut, attack, invade, to gather in troops or crowd. Let's turn over to Isaiah 65:11. Isaiah 65:11. It's on page 570. And it says, And it says, but you are those who forsake Yahweh, who forget my holy mountain, who prepare a table for that troop. Now, let's go over to side note 1a. Down at the bottom, it says, troop, Gad, God, the gods, Elohim, luck, and fortune. Now, continuing on here, it says, therefore, it says, and who furnish a drink offering for the number. Therefore I will number you for the sword, and you will all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called you did not answer. I spoke, you did not listen. Now, going over to Yachanan Marcus on page 764. Yachanan Marcus on page 764. And it says, Yachanan Mark 5, verse 9, it says, then he asked him, what is your name? And he answered, saying, my name is Legion, for we are many. And these legions, okay, the demons and the demons that, the men that the demons are controlling, they're all gathering together to come against the Lamb, come against the house of Yahweh. And one more thing, you can find this passage. You can find this passage, that troop, okay, and it's on page 86 in the Book of Yahweh Study Guide. You might want to get this also. And you mainly need to get the mark of the beast, as Kanye Didia told us to get. And if y'all please stand. I'd like to turn over to the next speaker, the great Khan Elliott Matthews.